Beatrice's bright and beautiful Portugal adventure. Hola, called Beatriz with a happy clap. Today was a very special day. She and her Vovô Marco were packing their suitcases for a big adventure to a sunny country called Portugal. Beatriz carefully packed her favorite floppy hat, 2 sparkly hair clips, and her tiny yellow camera. Meanwhile, Vovô Marco unfolded a giant map across the table. "Are you ready to explore?" he asked with a wink. "Oh yes," Beatriz cheered. Soon they were off. Cling, 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 cling. When they arrived in the busy city of Lisbon, Beatriz's eyes grew wide. Bright yellow trams rattled up and down the steep, bumpy hills, like little toy boxes on wheels. Beatriz and Vovô Marco hopped aboard one. Bumpity-bump. Clackety-clack. The tram wiggled around corners, while colorful houses zoomed past the windows. Beatriz held on tight and giggled the whole way. After their ride, a delicious smell floated through the air. "Sniff, sniff," said Beatriz. "Something smells sweet." Vovô Marco led her into a cozy bakery filled with warm pastries. Inside were special treats called Pastéis de Nata, golden custard tarts with flaky, crunchy crusts. Beatriz took one giant bite. Crunch. Her eyes sparkled. "Delicioso," she cried. "That means delicious." Next, Vovô Marco brought Beatriz to a giant stone tower beside the sparkling blue river. "This is the Bellum Tower," he explained. The tower had tiny balconies, round turrets, and tall windows that looked out over the sea. "Long ago," Vovô Marco said, "brave explorers began their journeys right here." Beatriz puffed out her chest proudly. "Captain Beatriz is ready to sail," she announced. She pretended to steer a giant ship across the ocean. Whoosh! Later, they traveled to a magical place called Sintra. High on a hill stood the Pena Palace. It was bright red, sunny yellow, and royal blue all at once. "Lindo!" Beatriz gasped. "That means beautiful." The palace looked like it had been built with giant, colorful building blocks. As they explored the streets, Beatriz noticed something wonderful on the walls of many houses. Pretty tiles covered them everywhere. The tiles were called azulejos. Some swirled with flowers, and some had tiny patterns. That evening, they visited a tiny cafe glowing with warm lights. A woman named Amalia stood up to sing. She sang Fado music, slow, soulful songs filled with big feelings. Even though Beatriz did not understand every word, she could feel the music deep inside her heart. The next morning, the warm sun led them south to the praia, the beach. The Algarve sand felt soft and golden beneath Beatriz's feet. Splash! Cool ocean water tickled her toes as she ran along the shore. Then she spotted something amazing. Hidden beneath giant orange cliffs was a huge sea cave. "It looks like a secret pirate hideout," Beatriz exclaimed. Finally, in a town square, Vovô Marco showed Beatriz a famous Portuguese symbol. It was a black rooster decorated with bright red hearts. "This is the Galo de Barcelos," said Vovô Marco. As the sun slowly melted into the Atlantic Ocean, Beatriz hugged Vovô Marco tightly. "Obrigado, Portugal," she whispered. "Thank you for the beautiful adventure."